guys, so it is time for another plan with me, and this week we're going to be using this really cute wintry spread from Sticker Addicts Prints, which I absolutely love. My children are being really loud and they're going to wake up their little brother, which is probably already happening, but we're going to plan in our my happy planner, and it's getting a little bit full, so I'll be happy when I can thin some of this out. I still have to do my January monthly, and I will be doing that video probably right after this one if I can get lucky enough to have some quiet still. And I'm just going to get started on the weekly for now. I really hate doing the start of the month before I do the monthly. It's kind of an OCD thing, but I'm going to just survive it because I'm super excited about using this kit. So I'm just going to get started and see if I can get it done in a decent time. Now, this is made for an Erin Condren. It's kind of hard to find stickers that are made for the Happy Planner, especially free printables, but that's okay. It honestly doesn't bother me. I put a little bit of washi down and it's super cute, so I don't mind it at all. But if you do mind it, then you might. I mean, even on Etsy, a lot of planner shops don't do for happy planners. So some of them do, and I think some more and more they are doing for happy planners, so that's good. And there are some shops that do, but it's a little bit harder to find than just the Erin Condren. But I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me to just kind of make it my own. I kind of like that better, honestly, because I feel like you can never have too much washi, right? And the washi just kind of adds to it, so I don't mind. Alright, I'm going to put a couple more of these down. And then go do this one here. And then we'll kind of see where the other boxes take us. I thought these colors were so darn pretty. I really liked them. And very winter. Very pretty. I think I'm going to put this color over here somewhere. I feel like we have too much of that going on over there. So, I'm really excited about the new year. We really don't do anything as far as like my family doing a big thing. I don't even know if we'll all get together. I'm not really sure what my brother and sister's work schedule is like. I'm really not sure. I'm sure they're off work, but I don't even know what we'll do. I'm really not concerned with that part. I'm just super happy because my hubby is off, which he's not always on New Year's Day. And so that's exciting. And so I know this sounds really bad. I don't mean it like that, but I almost hope that my family's not doing anything all together because I kind of like it just being just us. You know, we just don't get that time very often together. And I kind of just like it being just us. Might sound bad, but kind of just, I really don't mind it. Just a quiet day at home. I usually snuggle with my hubby, and then the kids are interrupting us every 2 seconds, and we love it. I mean, it's nice. He'll, wrestle with them for a little bit, and then we'll watch a movie together, and, just fun, quiet family time is always a lot of fun, and that's what I'm kind of steering towards that. Anyway, so I don't know if we will do something all together or not, and if we do, it's fine. I just I'm not going to be sad if we don't. Let's just put it that way, which I'm kind of a homebody anyway. So I have to admit, I like to just be at home and not have to. You know what is beautiful? Read the first word. Isn't it so adorable? But I don't really mind being at home. It has never bothered me. Okay, so I am going to move these, I think, because I kind of think I want to use this on the bottom. I was kind of seeing if I did or not, and I think I do, so I'm going to attempt to move these as painlessly as possible and see what I can do. I'm actually doing this very early. I'm trying to get my plan with these done as early as I can because I don't want to be stressing about it over the holidays. I'm trying to get some videos lined up and scheduled out so that I don't have to worry about it. If I have time to film, then I'll just have more videos for the next week, and if I don't have time to film, then it's okay. There's no pressure, and you guys still have plenty of videos, because I know, like, when I'm just at home and we're just sitting around for the holiday and stuff like that, I want stuff to watch, and I like to watch other YouTubers, so I don't ever like for them to stop filming during that time, which I totally understand if they do, but I like to have videos for them to watch from my favorite YouTubers, which hopefully I'm one of your favorites. I'm not saying I am, but I'm just saying I like to have videos to watch, so I want to give you guys videos to watch as well, but I want to make sure that I'm not just trying to rush and film videos. I'm trying to enjoy my babies and the holidays too, so I'm trying to film ahead of time as much as I possibly can so that I can have that going for me and have some videos lined up for y'all. Just on the off chance that I don't get to film as much while everybody's off work, and it's kind of crazy. Plus, I'm trying to get things filmed. We have Jaren all week, and I really hate saying this because I feel like y'all are like, what do you mean it's only 3 kids? And it's really not that the amount of children that it is, because I don't feel like 3 kids is that much different than 2, honestly. It's really not that big of a deal, but it is the dynamic changes. And what I mean by that is my kids have a routine. I'm used to them and they're used to me. We have a schedule that we go by for the most part. You know, we're kind of, you know, do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, we kind of understand each other and what's going on with each other. And when Jaren's here, he's not used to all of that. It's different. And Tristan is different when his brother's here. And Killian's different when they're all 3 together. And so the dynamic is very, very different when Jaren is here than when he's not. And so the 3 of them together, it's kind of, I hate to say this because it sounds bad, and that's not the way I mean it. So if you think it's sounding bad, then that's definitely not the way I'm meaning it. But it's almost like when your kids have a friend over and they're over for a while, it's just crazy. You know, it's a lot more chaotic. Maybe your child acts a little bit different than they act normally, and it's just different. You know, the dynamic changes. It's all different. And that's kind of how it is when he's here. Not that he's a friend who comes over. He's their brother and he's family. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that they're just not used to being around each other 24/7. And so when he is here, he has to get used to our rules and living in a different household, because I don't care who it is, it's different. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Even if you discipline and raise your child in the same way as one another, it's still different. Everybody's different. Everybody's house is different. It's just different. And so with him, he has to get used to the way we do things around here. And in our case, it's very different. So we don't do things the same way at all. So, which is fine. Again, it's just different, that's all. we're not really alike. We don't really do things in the same way. And so he has to get used to all of that. And sometimes he catches on really fast. He's like, oh yeah, I can't do that here, or, whatever. But sometimes he doesn't. And so it takes a while to get back in the groove of that. And because he's acting differently, Tristan sometimes thinks that he can get away with things or act differently than normal. And he has to understand that, no, you still can't do that. It's still not okay, no matter who's here. You can't do this or behave this way. It's not okay. But kids push buttons and they push boundaries and they try things, and that's just part of them being kids. And I don't know. I don't have girls, so I don't really know about girls, but sometimes I feel like boys are worse at that. Sometimes because they just want to see how far they can get, and that's pretty much all it is. But it's just a little bit crazier when it's our weekend and stuff like that. So it takes a little while for us to get in the groove of everything and figure each other out. Let's just say that. But yeah, so I'm trying to get things done. The good thing is, and I said this in my other plan with me, when Jaren's here, Killian really likes to play with both of his brothers, so he actually, amazingly enough, leaves me alone much more when Jaren is here than not, just because he wants to be one of the big boys, and he likes to go and play with them and pretend like he's a big boy, so he usually leaves me alone a little bit more than normal, so it makes me able to get some things done. I think I've actually planned a couple of videos while he's been awake, and that never happens, but it's just because he likes to play with them and be with them. And I think I'm going to put my to-do here. And that is very good for me. So that allows me to get some stuff done. So that's a plus. Because I have a lot of wrapping to do, you guys. I've got so much wrapping to do. And I don't want to. And I was hoping that Tristan would say he wanted Santa to lay all of his toys out. And I wouldn't have to wrap his. Then I could just wrap Jaren's and not wrap his. But he said he wants Santa to wrap all of his presents. Of course he does, right? So wrapping I will do. Which I kind of like to see them open them all anyway. I mean, I do, but I really didn't want to wrap them all, I'm not going to lie. But I do like to see that. I like to see them unwrap. And this is so crooked. Why didn't y'all tell me? I think I'm just going to have to deal with it, though, because that one won't lift up. But, yeah, it's just, it's a different thing, and he comes over every other weekend, and then we get him for special holidays like this. So usually when he has a big break and it's a week long, we get him the entire week and then split the holidays. So he will be with us until Christmas Eve night, and then he will go home to his mom. So he will open presents with us for Christmas Eve night, which is really kind of touchy because he still believes in Santa, so we have to be very careful how we do all of that. And that is so, I know I've talked about this in a plan with me before, but it is so hard, y'all, because when both children believe in Santa Claus and you have to do one child's presents early, you have to be careful because then the other child will think, because obviously he thinks that those presents are from us, and then his presents at his mom's house are from Santa. But you have to be careful of that too, because then the other kid thinks that all of his presents are from Santa, and you didn't get him anything. So then it's like you have to, then, one child thinks he gets more because he gets presents. It's a big mess. It really is. So if you guys had ways that you handled your, joined families or whatever, and you handled it a certain way, then let me know, because it is very tricky sometimes. Because you don't want one kid to think that he gets more because he gets presents from you and from Santa, and his, obviously, presents from 2 houses are going to equal up to more than presents from 1 house, you know? So usually we try to make them open them. Like, Tristan never sees Jaren open his presents. He's always distracted at my mom's, and we do it there. And then he doesn't really get to see Jaren's presents. Usually we try to do it like that. So there's never a temptation to, well, I get more than you get, and things like that, because that will definitely happen, especially in this case, it definitely will. And, so I try to, I think we're going to try to, let's see, we're going to try to do it. Cool. We'll try on Friday night. I don't know if it'll be Thursday night or Friday night, but we'll try to have a date night. Anyways, so it's very tricky. So I'm trying to do that, and I'm not really sure what we'll do for New Year's. So I'm thinking quiet night sounds really good to me. And I'll just cook a bunch of food and eat until we're full and just have lazy day together, because that's the best kind. And then I'm thinking that my TV shows don't come back on until the next week, but I'm not positive. So I think I might put some TVs down just in case I'm wrong, because I really want my shows to come back on, y'all. I'm waiting for them. They're not back on yet. So we'll see. We will see. Oh my gosh, Ashley, you are making a crooked nightmare. You guys know I do my stickers crooked all the time. I can't help it. Just is what it is. Alright, so I do have to do that. I need to meal plan, and I think that's what this is going to be. So I'm just going to stick this there. And let's see. I think we'll go grocery shopping on this day. And put this is for a church. And this is my planner sticker. I'm going to put it here, even though I plan different days every week, just depending. And I'm going to put this here because I'm hoping we'll have a date night. I'm going to have to get gas, and it's usually on a Monday is when I get it, usually. And I think that's all of that I'm going to put down. Okay, so what's it looking like now? Alright, now I've got to play with some washi options here. My child is screaming, but not in a bad way, so that means he didn't wake up irritable from his nap, so that's always a good sign. Go get him up and see if he'll play. Skinny Washi is so pretty. I think he slept pretty long, so that's good. His brothers are ignoring him. And I want to do something else there because I need something else right there. So I'll have to find something else. Maybe a gold one, maybe. I don't know if this one's going to be the same issue. I don't know why it wasn't an issue on that side, to be honest, but it's okay. Alright, there's that, and then I'll do, I kind of think I want to do the gold on this side too. Oh well, I think I'll do it a different way. It's nasty and rainy outside today. It's very dreary. I don't typically like the rain. It kind of makes me feel a little bluesy, if that makes any sense. I mean, I don't know, sunshine just makes me feel happier, and the cool air makes me feel good, but when it's like nasty and rainy and it's just gross and you don't want to go outside because it's just gross, I don't like that. It doesn't make me feel happy. Okay, I'm going to go grab some thin gold washi, and I'm also going to go get my child up from his nap, and I will be right back. Okay, mission accomplished. We are reading books together, so we shall see how long that lasts. Maybe I can get through this quickly without someone banging on the door. It's not very likely, but we will see. I'm almost out of this washi, and it's not the stickiest in the world. Oh, actually, I'm like really out, so I don't even think it's going to be good enough. I can't find another gold one. Oh, and that's really bothersome. It's really annoying, actually. I had another one that I put over here. Here it is. And this one I'm almost out of as well, but I don't think it's quite as bad. So I guess we'll see. This one's more rose gold than gold, but it's pretty. It's just a little bit thicker than I really wanted. But that's okay. Sometimes as a planner, you just have to kind of make adjustments as you go. And just kind of deal with it. See, and this is what there's a fuzz. This is what I was talking about this side. I'm not really sure how that happened, but I think I'm going to put this one a little bit lower and then do it even on both sides, because if not, it's going to drive me nuts if I notice that through the week. So, here we go. Killian woke up in a good mood, so that's good. That means he got a good nap. The rain always helps me to sleep, so maybe that's why I don't like the rain. I don't like the rain because used to, before I had children, I could just sleep through in the rain, and I could be cozy with a book in my bed and just read, and then if I got tired of reading, I would just fall asleep reading, and it would be so good. I would sleep so good with the rain and like hearing the rain and everything, but now I don't get to do that because I can't sleep unless all of them are sleeping. I could never trust the older ones to just take a nap because there's no telling what they would be getting into if they knew I was asleep. But at least the oldest one would lead the middle one astray. And there's no telling what they would be getting into. Okay, there's that, and then I think I would like to use, no, I kind of like this, but I think it's a little bit much, and so I don't really want to use that one. I might use this little scallop edge, and it's gold as well, but there is gold in here and rose gold, so I think it's, since it mixes it, then I don't feel bad about mixing it. I wish I had some navy, and I think I do have this, so maybe I'll use this instead. I kind of like this better because it brings in some of that blue. And I like navy. Navy is one of my favorites. I used to tell people when I was a merchandiser of clothing that navy is pretty much just another neutral. Just treat it like a neutral, and you can put navy with a lot of different things. I like navy. I think I like that better. I think I might use this down the side as well. I might do it this way. I just don't like that right there, so I think I might do it like this. It's better. I like that little girl sipping some hot chocolate or whatever she has. Excited to get going with the new year, and I don't know, I think everybody makes so many weird, I really try not to make New Year's resolutions that I feel like are silly or expectations for myself. I think that's just a way to let yourself down. I really try not to do that, but it still is fun for everything to be new. A new year just seems like a clean slate, even though it's not. But it just gives you that feeling, and so I am excited to get going with the new year and kind of see where it takes us. I think it'll be fun to start some new things. Okay, so this is the first. I think I'm going to use these numbers. See how well I can get them to stick there. We'll do 1, 2, okay. Four, 5, 6, 7. And that one. I hear someone coming in here. I think the little one is looking for me. I think his brother made him mad. Okay. So got that. And I'm going to put this Get It Done sticker here because this is my busy day where I try to get chores and things done. Hopefully I'll do it. And let's see. I'm trying to look in this new sticker book and kind of see what I've got going on in here because these colors are really pretty with this this rose gold thing going on. So let's see what we've got here. Don't have any crazy appointments, so I'm going to put a day off sticker here because this is Joshua's day off and he should be off this day. That's the little one trying to get inside. And then I'm going to put dinner plans on this day, even though I'm not sure it will happen on a Friday night. We shall see. All depends on the babysitter. Then I do have music practice on this day, so I will put that down. And this is trash day on Monday, so I'll put that there. connects the stopper to the front door, and it's awful. The sound's terrible. It's terrible. It's just awful, and I hate it so much. And he just thinks it's the most fun thing to do. Drives me nuts. Okay, there's that. And I don't have any birthdays this week. I don't even think that we have any birthdays for the whole month of January. So I don't need to worry about that. And so I think that's going to be all I put for now, since it's so far in advance, and we'll just kind of plan as we go. But these are just the things that I have to do all the time. I could find a church sticker, but I don't know where they're at. Don't know where they should be right here. I'll have to show you guys how I fixed my my planner stickers. I redid them. I just couldn't stand the way I organized them, and so I'll probably have to show you guys how to do that. That's New Year's Day. And I think that's all I'm going to put for now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great holiday and a great time with your family. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.